preserves the way of life of a people living in harmony with nature. The peace of forests is broken only by birdsong, and the majestic vista from the heights gives a feeling of freedom.
So, what began as a simple idea soon developed into a great idea, great program, with support from national societies, academic leaders and colleagues who believed in the vision of the Balkans in a suitable society. Now we are here in reality. And what is the reality for today? Actually, here is more than 320 participants from 10 countries, 13 surgical societies.
Distinguished guests, dear colleagues and friends, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is my pleasure and honor to welcome you on behalf of the Serbian great opportunity for networking with can create new possibilities for our Serbians.
That's very forward-thinking for someone to have thought through this so many years ago. As it was said earlier on, music is a global language that we learn today. So is our healthcare. I've been doing transplants for a little over 2 decades, and still I cannot differentiate between a kidney from Serbia or from US or from Korea for that matter. They all look the same. We are just only, all of us in this room are 99.9% similar genetically, and there's only 0.1 difference among us. And they thought I was crazy, right? I mean, this is a country that can barely do some basic surgeries, and you want to do transplants? I think it's putting the team together, as Zoran has done over here, and not only I was able to do the transplant, but importantly train the local surgeons to do it. You know, what came to my mind is what Mahatma Gandhi said. You know, your beliefs become your words become your actions become your habits, your habit becomes your values, and your values become your destiny.
And I've been editor-in-chief for the last 10 years, and we have transformed it into a much broader publication. And with this, we've seen a growth from almost, let's say, 250 to 300 submission to now almost 900 to 1,000 submission. And with this growth, obviously there had to be changes in the structure, and the structure has been, we've had now section editors, and Professor Han is our section editor for the hepatobiliary section, and it's my honor to announce that we have invited Professor Zoran Milicevic to be on the editorial board of Surgical Oncology. I am, as they stated, editor-in-chief of Surgical Oncology, which is a journal which is quite an old journal, which was initially focused mainly on meta-analysis. And I've been editor-in-chief for the last 10 years, and we have transformed it into a much broader publication. And with this, we've seen a growth from almost, let's say, 250 to 300 submissions to now almost 900 to 1,000 submissions.
Nadam se da će vam ova 3 dana proteći veoma uspešno I da će vam ostati u lepom sećanju.
I hope that these 3 days will pass very successfully for you and that they will remain in your fond memories.
Želim vam da pored novih znanja steknete I nove prijatelje I saradnike. Srećno I živeli!
Every once in a while you meet someone who stands out and you unexpectedly, it becomes an unexpected pleasure. And that is you, Professor Milosevic, and so thank you, sir. Members of the organizing committee, members of the scientific committee, it's wonderful to be at the roof, on the roof of Serbia. I read that in your program book, and it's nice to be here. I have 3 bosses here for whom I work. Professor Famik Pillai, who you saw earlier, Professor Biagio Ravo, who is the European Federation Secretary of the International College of Surgeons, and Professor Zoran Milosevic, who is president of the ICS Serbian chapter. It's a non-governmental organization as a non-state actor using the current terminology. I'm going to digress here just for a couple of minutes. It's again 2025 to 2035. So we're looking out 10 years and trying to ascertain what the challenges might be. So the first question to the panel is, what do you see as the key issues or initiatives? You see less than 10% of all surgery performed. When you think about that, 68, 67.
And synergy, I think what the important thing is was the synergy between surgery and transplant. Start initially in France with Henri Bismuth, but the real revolution, massive bilobal liver sarcoma involving all hepatic. In this case, the blood outflow was maintained through an inferior hepatic vein with only segment 6. The 6 remained viable as a tissue. Here you can see it. And intraoperative Doppler showed that the discoloration area corresponds to regurgitated portal flow. That was the reason of the discoloration. And then, in such case, venous reconstruction was recovered.
So in front of you, my deepest respect and thanks for Professor Makuchi for everything he did for me. So thank you, teachers. So 2003. Just 3 years after the first white blood presentation. So at that time, I was in Tokyo for 2 or 3 months, and it was amazing to be with the great surgeon, and I was very proud about it. So we can continue. 2004, he visited me in Novi Sad first time, just after the NATO bombing of Serbia. He was very upset because of that, and he wanted to see all destroyed bridges in Novi Sad. I know the Japanese have the same history like Serbia, so I understand why he was very upset what tragedy we had in Serbia in 1999. In 2006, with Ambassador of Serbia in Tokyo, because Professor Makuchi was I'm very happy to help the people of Serbia, especially for the young settlers. So we discussed about some exchange program at that time. So now I will invite Professor John Root.
Immigrants from Europe. Most of the most important surgeons in the States have European origin. And his father, and this is an important detail, was the editor of the local newspaper, but he was also a very well-known science fiction writer. And this was one of the outstanding qualities of Starzl writing. You will see it later on. His mother was a teacher and a nurse, and originally, because there is an Irish component in his ancestry, he wanted to become a priest. And because his mother died at a young age of breast cancer, he decided to change his plans, and this for good. And so he went to science, of European origin. And his father, and this is an important detail, was and in fact, when he worked in the lab, what he did a research on physiology of the liver. Now the liver comes into place, and he published, I have all these original publications in my office about the egg fistula, and the egg fistula is nothing else than the porta cable shunt in animals.
Ovih dana se na Koponiku održava prvi Balkanski hiruški kongres koji je okupio preko 350 učesnika iz 10 zemalja regiona sa preko 150 predavanja i preko 20 učesnika iz cijeloga sveta od Brazila do Japana. Oni su došli kao naši počasni gosti da podele svoja znanja zajedno sa nama i naravno da iz svega toga izvučemo neke nove poruke koje ćemo koristiti u našem daljem radu. Teme su sve hiruške, one su uhvataju čitavu hirurgiju i vrlo su interesantne za sve predavače. Bavimo se naravno i modernim tehnikama pristupa u smislu minimalne hirurgije, laparoskopske hirurgije, robotske hirurgije i naravno onkološke hirurgije koje se danas na razne načine tretiraju. Na ovom kongresu možemo da vidimo da smo mi apsolutno tu negdje pri vrhu, naravno da i nekim stvarima i kasnimo. Lično mislim da smo trebali biti na mnogo bolje mjesto, ali to su problemi s kojima se susreću sve okolne zemlje u regionu. Zato ovaj sastanak ima svoju veliku važnost, da zajednički podelimo naše muke probleme i da vidimo kako bi mogli da taj naš opšti hiruški rad unapredimo. Naravno, sve to u odnosu na benefit ulečnih pacijenta.
Inferior hepatic veins can supply.
Yes, that was it.
Even 777 and 778 hepatic vein thrombosis was involved. So I think it's a very exciting thing. So I think you can do.
Yes, in this case, left hand, it's very easy to have control. After that, we're going to testing how the patient tolerates the clamping. So we use actually the liver transplantation techniques during the liver sections. Is it the right hepatic vein?
It is a great honor for me to attend this first Balkan Surgical Congress. I'd like to express the Congress President Zoran Milosevic for organizing this excellent meeting. This Kopaonik is a very beautiful country in Serbia, so when I come to Serbia, I always feel very happy and relaxed. And I think this Congress is very excellent. Scientific level is very high, and there are many experts all over the world gather here to speak about and also collaborate about the current knowledge and current technique of operation. So I think this meeting will be a landmark meeting for future collaboration between not only in Balkan, in all Europe and the whole world, including Korea as well. I appreciate all the Serbian people. I like Serbia. Thank you very much.
How long did the patient survive?
3 years. After 3 years, she got the new metastasis in the rest of the liver.
Up and down, like a seesaw, right?
No changes. Actually, you know very well.
I'm excited to be here. This is the first Balkan Congress. And so the great thing about the Balkan Congress is bringing people not only from the Balkan, but all around the world, from 10 different countries, from South Korea, US, the rest of the Western Europe. The beauty of this is it's bringing people together as a collaboration. When we collaborate, we build friendships. With friendships comes new innovations. And now we are talking about minimally invasive surgery, from laparoscope to robotic surgery, and with artificial intelligence, how it's going to involve, and it's going to make things even better. So it's exciting to share knowledge and learn from each other. We may look different, but we are all similar internally. The liver looks the same, the heart looks the same. I cannot differentiate between a Serbian heart and an American heart. It looks the same. And I've been doing this for 20 plus years. So I think that's the beauty. So health is a global language, much like love and music. So I think that is awesome when we collaborate, new friendships are formed and new ideas come about. So we improve the quality of surgery, quality of medicine, and also improve access to surgery. And the credit goes to, Professor Zoran Milosevic as the first Congress president, bringing all these people together. I think that is beautiful. When you bring people together, great things happen, and excited to be here. And thank you for hosting us.
To secure vessels.
And we found that this specimen, we found this here, that this is a hybrid panin in the main pancreas. However, we found the inside of the main pancreatic duct microinvasion cells like this, and here, and the next specimen, we find the invasive region in the pancreatic parenchyma.
And we do the distal pancreatectomy. And I will show you the specimen here. And in the orange dot is low-grade panin, wide range, and multiple regions patient have. And that one is here.
Ovo je zaista jedinstven kongres koji okuplja hirurge ne samo iz Srbije, već iz regiona i sveta, i jedinstvena prilika prvo za razmenu znanja i iskustava, što je vrlo dragoceno, a drugo da se hirurzi regiona češće druže, komuniciraju, razmenjuju svoje znanja i iskustva, a tu je upravo srpski chapter Internacionalnog koledža hirurga i uz podršku i suorganizaciju Akademije medicinskih nauka Srpskog lekarskog društva, da se ovi kongresi tradicionalno održavaju svake godine i da regionalni hirurzi, vodeći hirurzi iz oblasti abdominalne, hepatobilijarne, pankreasne i drugih hirurgija češće komuniciraju i razmenjuju svoje znanje i iskustvo.